Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League Premier Court games can be viewed on YouTube at WPYBL and Battleline Films. View more video content from each tournament on the channels and visit WPYBL.com to order your individual and team highlight films from the season, official Premier League clothing, tournament information, and more.
Okay, welcome again to Saukville Gateway Sport Academy, and right away a bucket is scored already. We have Milwaukee Academy of Science and Michael Gresk going up for a shot to get things going for Milwaukee Academy of Science. First 2 points of the game. And they're taking on Stevens Point area senior high school, SPASH High School, the Panthers. I'm Steve Witterhack again. I'll be with you. This is my third game out of 7 that I'm calling here today. They did 6 before I even got here this morning, so got a busy day here on a very cold day on this Saturday. So 2-0 early going of the ball game. SPASH with the basketball, taking their time. Milwaukee Academy of Science found out they're the Novas. I did not know that. They're playing some pretty good defense right now, giving SPASH a little trouble trying to see if they can get things figured out and get some penetration in there. Got some nice height out there on the SPASH team. Little shot inside. That is no good. Getting his own rebound, putting it back up, and getting fouled on his putback attempt. And that is Keegan Krull. Again, taking it in, gets his own rebound, gets fouled on the putback attempt. So 2 free throws for Keegan. A little chasing around to get some names and some numbers of everybody that's playing here in this ball game here today. But finally, I think I got most of it. Next free throw also good. Both free throws good for Krull. 12:35 and counting down here in the ball game. Milwaukee Academy of Science with the basketball. Little look inside, and it's an errant pass. Gress tries to get it down to his teammate inside, and Kamani Montgomery. But out of bounds, it'll be SPASH basketball. We're all tied at 2 apiece. Well, full court pressure, man-to-man full pressure. Court pressure being applied right now by Academy of Science. SPASH gets the ball out, and a three-point basket on the way, and that one no good. A little strong on the shot by Wes Bartelt. And right away, Milwaukee Academy of Science kind of shows their hand that they're going to be running this court. Three-point shot up, and that is no good. Missed there by Braylon Calhoun. SPASH with the rebound. Back up. Here's a three-point shot, and that is good. Off the shot of Wyatt Peterson. Puts his team up now 5-2 here in the early going. And flick it over to Calhoun. Goes up strong on the right side. Can't get it to go. And getting the rebound is Matt Rosenau. We'll drive inside and getting cut off on his attempt in there. Krull will take a three-point shot. That is no good. Trying to save it before he almost went into the bleachers. Not quite getting there quick enough. Rosenau doesn't get there, so it'll be Nova basketball. Yeah, the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League. Showcase of the top elite basketball programs in the state, grades 4 through 8. Dan Damask now and Dave Richter did a great job putting this together and got a lot of participation in this league, and it's been fun to watch. And this is really good stuff for all these teams playing against other really good teams in the state. Three-point shot from the right corner is no good. Getting the rebound is Marshawn Brown. Kicks it back out on top. Here goes Calhoun to the basket, misses his shot, and getting the rebound is Krull. Pushing the ball up the court in the hands now of Filet. And down in the right corner with Wyatt Peterson. That one taken away, and here goes Marshawn Brown. Right, trying to get to his teammate over to Jalen Kobe over on that right side, but kind of bobbles it. And will be SPASH basketball. We're kind of stuck at 5-2 right now, early going with 10.5 minutes left here and counting down in the first half. Posting up now is Filet. They get it back out on top. Bodies on the floor. In-your-face defense being applied by Milwaukee Academy of Science. Right from the left side. Nice strong move, and he's going to get fouled on his way to the basket on the shot inside by Jacob Filet. I'll get that right. By the end of the game, I'll have that figured out. In the last maybe minute of the ball game, I'll have that all remembered. So Jacob Filet to shoot 2 free throws, trying to get his first points of the ball game. First free throw, a little too strong. I think we might even see SPASH later on, but this might be one of the younger teams. No, it's going to be this team. We're going to see them coming up a little bit in a couple games from now. So they play this game, have a game off, and then play the next game. But also too strong. And getting the rebound is Calhoun. Gives the ball up over to Colby to bring up along the right side to set things up for the Novas. Brown goes right to the rack. Nice quick move, but misses a shot. And one and done again on that trip down for MAS. So Kroll takes it along the right side. Again, you're going to have a body right on you the whole time when you're not going to get too much separation. And a nice little scoop shot. Splitting a couple defenders and putting it in is Keegan Kroll. He's got 4 points in the game, but that one well-earned points for him. "16-footer straightaway is no good. One of the guys that we don't have on my list, number 23, no. So we're supposed to have that stuff done ahead of time. Bartelt one dribble and gives it up. Cross-court pass down in the corner with it again is Kroll. Spin, fade away 12-footer, and that is a nice-looking shot by Keegan Kroll. Gets it, just kind of does a half little step back and fades away to get some room and buries that shot. He's got 6 points. Down to 8:44 and counting down here in the first half. So Jalen Colby looking over for directions from coaching staff. They kick it out left side, and coming in strong on left side is Colby. Then the three-point shot from the right corner is no good. And jumping up and getting the rebound is Wes Bartelt. Can get a little pressure. No, nice job getting out of trouble there was Filet. Passing up the three, just one dribble to his right, putting it up, and that one in, and just somehow spills out at the end. MAS with the drive, little walk through the lane, and getting it to go by the mystery player on that basket. So 9-4 the lead now for Stevens Point Area Senior High School. So drive on the right side, going up and off the glass, man. He had to work for that one, and he got it to go. Good looking job on that move to the basket by Jacob Filet. Looked like he was dead in the water and just kind of got himself up enough to get that shot off the glass and in. 11-4 the lead now for SPASH. It's going to get taken away by Keegan Kroll. Comes up with the steal, pushing it up now for Stevens Point. Little bounce pass inside, going to kick it outside. Kroll getting hounded by a couple players right now, and he's going to come up short in the shot, puts it back up, and gets knocked to the floor on his putback attempt. So it looks like Keegan Kroll's going to go to the free throw line for the second time in the ball game. He's 2 for 2 so far. Stevens Point with a 11-4 lead. 7:07 left here in the first half. Kroll's free throw is nothing but net. Nice looking player out there, Keegan Kroll. Everything I've seen from him defensively, offensively. It's one of those like smooth and moving players out there. Doesn't look like he has to work real hard in what he does. Makes it look easy. Except that his shoes are untied this early in the ball game, so that's the only problem he's had so far. He's having a nice game. He's got 7 points, going for 8 right now, and that is another one. Good-looking shot. Perfect from the line. He's got himself 8 points in the game, and that's his team leading now 13-4. 7 minutes and counting down here in the first half. Little look inside. They get it inside into Calhoun. He'll put it up and in. Braylon Calhoun with his first bucket of the ball game. Has it over half court. Passes it off over to Filet. Working against Calhoun. Spins, gets it back out on top. 3-point shot on the way, and that is good on the shot by Uriah Kukan. Kukan with the shot. He puts it in. Nice little feed to him. Let those big guys do all the work inside, and then they'll kick it out to you for a nice open look. Calhoun, 3-point shot from the left side is no good. And Kroll gets the rebound. 16-6 the lead now for Stevens Point. Filet all alone going in the lane, and somebody closed in on it, but he finishes anyway with a couple players taking a swat at it. Nice look inside, nice movement without the ball to get rewarded for that pass, and puts it away. Back to a 12-point lead now. Biggest lead of the ball game here for SPASH. That's a missed shot by number 23, not on the list. And my roster even checking with the coach and everything. Forehand. Kroll has it out on top. 18-6, the lead now for Stevens Point. Little spin move in the lane. That's a little too strong on the shot by Kukan. And Calhoun will push it up now for MAS. And he gets his wrist grabbed. It looked like Kukan got him as he spun toward him. Down to 5:12 left here in the first half. 18-6 lead now for Stevens Point. Yeah, everything's staying right on time. We had that tournament a few weeks ago, and we got behind because we had a couple like double overtime games in that contest. One double overtime, one triple overtime. That gets things a little behind after that. 3-point shot on the way, and that is no good on the shot by Montgomery. MAS gets the rebound. Calhoun gets it, misses a shot, gets it taken away by Kroll. And Kroll's going to push it up now for the Panthers. Oh, a nice look inside all alone. Seeing the court very well as Kroll finds his teammate Beck Kirschbaum for an easy 2 points. Nice look. Bullet pass, and he was all alone. It's a 20-6 now in favor of Stevens Point. Colby takes it in the lane, and he's going to get fouled as he gets into the lane. The foul on Spash. Violet will sit out now, and Matt Rosenau will check in for him. Next game on our docket here today has Kimberly. Kimberly will be taking on New Berlin West. That'll be 8th grade basketball. Nice to see all the 8th grade teams here today. Once in a while they'll throw in these later games, a 6th grade game or so. And a nice 3-point basket by number 23 again from the left corner. Kroll doing a good job being hounded the whole way up the court. Tough pressure there being put on by the Novas. The 3-point shot rims out no good. And coming up with it is MAS. Kick the ball out to the left side. Shot by Montgomery is good. 3-point basket for Kamani Montgomery. Some things are just an 8-point lead for Spash. They were up by 14 at one time. Nice little look inside, kind of bobbling a little bit, and that's what cost him getting that shot in for Rosenau. And they take it the other way in a hurry. And now we got a timeout on the court. Back after this with more boys basketball coming your way from Gateway Sports Academy. Okay, welcome back. I'm Steve Witterhacks. Spash right now with a 6-point lead. They're up by as many as 14 at one time now. A full court pass heading down the court and looking to try to scoop it up. And oh boy, a little English on that one. A nice spin shot off the glass, and that is Uriah Kukan with a nice looking shot at the end of it with a taller player bearing down. Got that early release and got that full court pass down to him, and he finished at the end of it. The Novas with the ball. 3 players all kind of converge in, and then they kick the ball out to the left side, and putting it in is Michael Gresk. He gets a 3-point basket from the left corner. 5-point lead for SPASH, up 22-17. Little drive on the left side by Matt Rosenau, and draws the foul. Well, Stevens Point will be inbounding on their baseline. Look inside, getting the defender up in the air and drawing the foul. Nice job there by Beck Kirschbaum. A little hesitation. They tried to go up and block the shot. Just draws the foul. Now 2 free throws for Kirschbaum. His first trip to the free throw line. First one goes in. Giving him 3 points in the game and giving his team a 6-point lead. 2:49 left in the first half. Next one, nothing but net. Give him 4 points in the game. Back to a 7-point lead for SPASH. Calhoun gets a nice feed on the left side, and better defense on that one from Kirschbaum to block that shot. Stevens Point gets it back. Feed inside, that one gets knocked away, and coming up with the basketball is Jalen Colby, pushing it up very quickly on that left side. And gets it to go at the end. Not an easy shot. Five-point lead for Stevens Point. Rosenau gets it in the lane, back in the hands of Keegan Krull. And here we go. Rosenau goes in on the left side, spins around, then a little up and under, and ends up getting it knocked out of bounds. That'll be off the Novas. It'll be Stevens Point basketball. Pilot will check in, and checking out will be Beck Kirschbaum. So Pilot gets it out over to Rosenau at the free throw line with it. Wasn't quite ready for that pass, but got it. Goes Filet down the lane. Throws it up towards the rim, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. A strong attempt there from Jacob Filet to draw the foul. 24-19. We've got 1:36 left on the clock here in the first half. Well, catches the front of the rim and crawls in. 1 for 3 in the ball game from the line for Filet. Next free throw, back of the rim, no good. Calhoun gets a rebound, pushing it up now for the Novas. Calhoun kind of hesitates out near top of the key. Spin the lane, tough shot, 12-footer, he gets it to go. 12 feet straight away, kind of fading away a little bit on that one. Good looking shot, tough shot there that went in for Calhoun. Just a 4-point lead for Stevens Point. Goes Filet on the left side, gathers himself and finishes. A strong move there from Jacob Filet. Back to a 6-point lead for Stevens Point, up 27-21. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Calhoun gets the feed inside and just stays high above everybody, doesn't bring the ball down. Did everything right on that one and got the bucket at the end. Filet with it out on the right side. Like I said, wherever you go for Stevens Point, they're going to have a defender right on you. You got to be strong with the ball, and your passes have got to be nice and crisp. Filet being hounded right now by Gresk. The 3-point shot is up a little too strong on that shot by Keegan Krull. Goes the Novas. Trying to tighten this thing up. 3-point shot misses everything, and Krull gets the rebound. Pushing it up now. Kicks it out to the left side. Passing up the chance out there is Bartelt, but they keep on working the perimeter. And finally, they do get it back in that corner again. That's going to miss everything, but in the weak side rebound, and buzzer goes off, does not go in. Entertaining first half. You've got Stevens Point leading over Milwaukee Academy of Science, 27-23. We'll be back with the second half of this tournament here, Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball at Gateway Sports Academy.
Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League Premier Court games can be viewed on YouTube at WPYBL and Battle Line Films. View more video content from each tournament on the channels and visit WPYBL.com to order your individual and team highlight films from the season, official Premier League clothing, tournament information, and more.
To know which one of you is going to fix this.
Everything was fine until the electrician got here.
I had everything under control until the plumber showed up.
Oh, hey, babe. You need anything?
Just go upstairs, Ed.
Call Cardinal today for professional service you can count on.
Okay, we are back at Gateway Sports Academy, Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball. The video you see put together by Mitch and his crew from Battle Line Films do an excellent job, and I'm Steve Witterhack. Giving you the play-by-play here for the next few games. My third game of the day. We have 4 more to go after this. Beautiful facility down here by Saukville. There is no Saukville High School. I typed that in. And I had to ask Dan DeMass, one of the organizers of this league, and he said, no, it's over at the Sports Academy, Gateway Sports Academy. 4 really nice courts here, brightly lit. Perfect for the job they needed to do. Playing some basketball on this cold Saturday. Stevens Point with the basketball. Up by 4 now, 27-23. Keegan Kroll going along that left side, gets cut off on his way there by Clements. Hesitates and gets the ball taken away, and Clements comes up with a basketball. Leads his teammate just a little bit too much on that. Kamani Montgomery, good speed, but even he couldn't catch up to that one. It goes out of bounds. It'll be SPASH basketball. Okay, Stevens Point with the ball and that 4-point lead. Nobody scored yet here in the half. A little over a minute into the second half. Violet gets it, kicks it out to the left side over to Peterson. Wyatt Peterson in the ball game. And do a good job. Try to penetrate a little bit. If it's not there, they just kick it back out. That one will battle for the ball, and Calhoun's going to come up with it. He's got the breakaway, goes up, and he hammers it down. A big dunk there, which you will see in 8th grade basketball. Braylon Calhoun can definitely get above the rim. Gets the steal and puts it down. Makes it just a 2-point lead for SPASH. Team's going at it pretty good. Krull has it by the free throw line. Turns around, opens up for just a second there. No good in getting the rebound. I want to get that ball down low. Everybody can grab at it, and that's what happened to Filet, but it does draw a foul on MAS. Yeah, the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League. I want to thank their sponsors like Annex Wealth Management, one of their big sponsors, the Ray of Hope Foundation, and Lakeside Wealth Management, making this league possible. 3-point high arcing shot there, good by Keegan Krull. His first 3-point basket of the ball game. He's got 11 points in this game. Novas with the basketball, trailing by 5, 30-25. There's a 3-point shot from the left side, and that he is rimmed out no good from Michael Gress. We got his name now. His dad's keeping the scorebook, just had his son's name, the wrong number on it for him. So all the credit we could have gave. Gress has the steal and goes up, little Euro step with the left hand and puts it in with the left hand. Nice looking shot there by Gresk. SPASH with the basketball. Just a 3-point lead right now for them. Calhoun doing a good job keeping his body up, and eventually a turnover, and coming up with it is Marshawn Brown. They'll pass into the basket, and they find Kamani Montgomery. He puts it away. Now they get up the court in a hurry. Good time to react to that. They're going to cut off along the baseline, and long 3 up, and he kind of knew when he threw it up, but he just kind of was looking at it like, this is going to go. I'm just going to see what this looks like, and impressive shot there. A little catch and shoot really quick by Keegan Krull. Loading up on the point column right now. He's got 14 points in this game. Has his team back up by 4, 33-29. Nice player. Novas with the basketball. Calhoun gets it, pulls up 10-footer straight away. Rims are out, no good. Dan getting the rebound is Filet. Gives over to Krull to bring it up now for SPASH. Right on the right side by Duhlman gets cut off. The 3-point shot up, and that one misses everything. Well, shooters shoot. And Krull comes up way strong on that one. And gets a steal going the other way. Goes up with the left hand and lays it in. And if you do miss, work hard to get that ball back and get that bucket anyway. And that's what Keegan Krull did. Pretty impressive. He's not one of those guys that looks like he's working super hard out there, but he is. It's just when the guys are just so smooth, they look like they're working hard, and that was just a pretty impressive couple trips down the court for Keegan Krull. He's got the ball in that long rebound. SPASH has opened up a 6-point lead, up 35-29 over Milwaukee Academy of Science. Spin move in the lane gets cut off by a couple of defenders. Then a 3-point shot put up, and it is good on the shot by Caleb Duhlman. He hits one from downtown and puts his team up now 38-29. So Novas with the basketball, but trailing in this game by 9 points. Gresk loses the ball. SPASH comes up with it in the hands of Wes Bartelt. Filet goes in strong on the left side. Still gets it with Calhoun right in front of him. Somehow got it past him. Nice job there by Jacob Filet with a hand in his face. Puts his team up by double figures now, 40-29. There's Calhoun, spots up for a 3-point shot. That is no good. Ball finally taken by SPASH's Caleb Duhlman. Oh, nice look inside. Thought he was going to go left with it, goes right with it. Finds his teammate Matt Rosenau with the basket. Nice assist there from who? Keegan Kroll. Timeout on the court back after this at Gateway Sport Academy. This is Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball. Okay, we are back, and we've now got a 42-29 game in favor of SPASH, really pulling away these last few minutes. Under 8 minutes of play in the ball game, and Gresk has it over half court for the Novas. Setting up the offense right now for the Milwaukee Academy of Science. Calhoun gets cut off on his drive on the left side, gives up his dribble, back on top to Gresk. He'll launch up a long three, a college three on that one. Michael Gresk with a nice looking shot. Trying to get his team back in this one. They're only down by 10 now, 42-32. Kicking out left side, three-pointer on the way, and that is good again from Caleb Duhlman. His second three of the half. Well, you make you pay. Left him all open on that one. He's buried his last couple attempts. Here's a three-point shot, and that misses everything. Too strong. He ain't getting the weak side rebound. Here's Jacob Filet. Filet will dribble it over half court now for Stevens Point, leading 45-32. Well, these guys are pretty solid with the ball from both teams, but Stevens Point really got to be strong as you're going to be the defender right in your face and splitting two defenders and screaming what he's done. I think you like that one more than any of his baskets. He's got 10 points in the second half, Keegan Kroll. Now 18 points in the game for Keegan. Brown has it. Passes over to Charlie Singleton, getting his first action of the ball game. Here goes Gresk with the left hand and gets it to go. Nice strong move there by Michael Gresk. Goes Kroll with it. Maybe got away with a little bit of a carry there. I haven't seen a lot of that here where they kind of let him get that little hand underneath the ball. It's more prevalent in college and high school, and you learn that from watching the NBA games. And a travel in the lane. They're going to call a travel. So that will be a turnover. And right now, 47-34 the lead for SPASH. Panthers leading now with 5:36 left in the ball game. Next basketball game that we'll be calling is the 4 o'clock schedule time, and that will be Kimberly taking on New Berlin West. We've seen New Berlin East. We're going to see West coming up next. 8th grade basketball. I think we get 8th grade basketball the rest of the way here tonight. Let's try to the basket. That one comes up, rims right out, no good. Yeah, we got a 6th grade game actually to finish on height up at 7 o'clock, but every game that's at the top of the hour. The rest of the way is 8th grade, except for that 6th grade game at 7 o'clock, the last game that I'll be calling here today and that they'll have here on this court. Jacob Filet pushes it up now, and taking it in is Kukan, and he's going to go inside. He goes, I'm not the tallest guy here, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to grab the ball after my miss away from the defender, and it's going to be a foul. They're going to be calling on, looks like they're going to call that on number 22, Marv Clements. Marvin Clements picks up the foul. And to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Jacob Filet. Got some adventures up there. He's 1 for 4 so far in the ball game. And that one also a little too strong. Just trying to say just what you're supposed to do and follow through, and not always easy. Once you get that in your head, you're going to miss a few. Next free throw is up, and did exactly what the coach said. Put it in. Nice job there by Jacob. Now a 48-34 lead, under 5 to play in this ball game in favor of SPASH. Gresk has it, passes right side over to Calhoun. Spins around, and he's everywhere he turns, there was a SPASH player. And it looks like they're going to call a foul, possibly on Jacob Filet. Pick up the foul as he kind of spun into a triple team there, but then reaching in is Filet to get the foul. Gresk down to the corner with, spins back, reverses direction, loses the ball, and coming up with it is SPASH. Kroll has it. He's going to be hounded by Gresk, and he can double teamed right now, and he'll see if he can find some help. And was going to throw one, but Calhoun easily picks that one off, so a little full court pressure gets the turnover. And nice job. A good big block there by Kroll. Steps in and blocks that shot. And SPASH keeps the basketball. Let's crawl in the lane with it. Fakes left, gets it blocked by Calhoun. And the ball ends up getting knocked out of bounds off the hands of Clements. Now, 4:04 left in the game. 48-34 in favor of Stevens Point. Here's a three-point attempt. A little left and a little short on that shot by Kukan. Uriah. I don't know if I've heard that besides Uriah Heap, the group. Here's one of my favorite groups. Shows that I've been around for a long time. Shot from three-point land, a little too short on that shot, and Filet comes up with a rebound. It stays away from that double team. Kukan has it. Going to get it a little give and go and gets it back and has it down to the corner. Kroll has it guarded by Gresk, kind of taps it out of his hand, and Kroll with the crossover. Great ball handling, but he got himself in trouble this time. They didn't call a tie-up, so Kukan gets it along the baseline. A little hesitation, and that one's going to get tossed away in the hands of Clements. So a 14-point lead for SPASH. It looks like going to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Marvin Clements. Yeah, a lot of the younger teams I see right next to us. One of the teams we called earlier, Madison Memorial, out there playing. Then we look down, the third court down from us. They've got easily some either fourth or fifth graders out there that are playing. No good on the first free throw from Clements. Fourth grade all the way through eighth grade. This league is to showcase the top elite basketball programs in the state, fourth through eighth grade, and I think they've definitely accomplished that. They've got a ton of teams that are involved in this, and and this is just high school teams, no club teams, no AAU teams. This is just school ball teams here. I like that a lot. Just can't quite stack a team and just take what you got at your high school. And we've got a all called down for the other end of the court on that play that was coming up this way. So SPASH will get the ball. That is 5 fouls also, looks like, on Clements. So he'll be sitting down with 5 fouls. He is done for this game. Yeah, stay with us, and don't forget to check us out at WPYBL.com. WPYBL, which is Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League. That's all the teams listed. Most teams have their players listed on there, their records in the league and the tournaments that are coming up. Gonna fall on the floor on his way to the basket with that one. He is Jacob Filet. 48-35 in favor of SPASH in this contest. Well, they do get it in bounds. Well, they're after you out there. They're really very aggressive defenders. Calhoun out there, and they're reaching in a little bit on that one, so picks up the foul. .13 lead again for Stevens Point. Looking to get a victory here against a very aggressive, very nice defensive team with the Novas from Milwaukee Academy of Science. Well, gets away from the trouble over there, and he's kind of running some clock right now with 2:24 and counting down in the ball game. He's going to kind of look between the shot clock that they don't have operating in Wisconsin, but they do have it there just in case. It's going to get knocked out of bounds off the Novas. It'll be SPASH basketball. 2:14 left in the game. Kamani Montgomery will check into the ball game, and Charlie Singleton will sit down for the Novas. And SPASH just trying to run some clock off, come away with a victory here, up by 13, 48-35. Kroll has it. He has no problem with that aggressive defense that he's facing, and probably their best defender out there, at least the longest arms out there on the team. And it's a nice player all around defensively and offensively with Braylon Calhoun. And Kroll just tosses one up towards the rim and draws the foul. And should be going to, what are they going to call? He's going to walk back, but he should be shooting a couple free throws right now. Keegan Kroll. Perfect from the line so far in the game. They don't want to jinx them or anything, but they got the game kind of, looks like it's going in their favor here pretty good. So we get down to the last 150. And Kroll, no problem with that, puts the first one in. $19 points, go for his 20th point of the line right now is Keegan Kroll. And nope, comes up a little short, still got 19. 49-35, 14-point lead, and a shot inside, putting it in and getting fouled on the shot. Marshawn Brown. Maybe the first points he scored. Like I said before, not always perfect when I do games normally on up more in the Fond du Lac, Waupun area. So you have my buddy Randy to take care of that kind of stuff, take care of the stats. So for me, it's just sounds about right stats. I don't guarantee anything, but misses the free throw on that one, and Kroll with the nice hard rebound, just hauls it in, and that will be a foul on number 11, Kamani Montgomery. And it's bonus time, so also wants to get that 20th point that I jinxed him out of getting, so he's heading down to the line again. I've had chasing down names between games and stuff, and I had this the king-size version of the Carmelo bars. I still have some of that left after a game and a half, so it takes you that long to eat a Carmelo. Can't have one in your mouth when the game's going on. That is point number 20 for Kroll. Nice player. It'll be fun to watch what he does when he gets up into high school, along with this whole bunch right here. They're up for being hounded out there with some really good defense, and they stood up to it very well. 50-37, the lead, and Calhoun goes down. He gets fouled. And that's what they want to do. They want to score with the clock stop. There's only a minute 30 left. A minute 30 on the clock right now for this game. A lot of these guys, that's why I like doing a lot of 8th grade games, because next year some of these guys could be on the varsity court. It's going to be fun watching kind of these schools kind of keep these in mind a little bit and see if these players get up on varsity and they're big players right away. Calhoun, I believe that he can certainly be a player that can make a difference coming up in high school right away. This tall, lanky player. Got some good skill set out there. A little long to get that shot off, but somehow Stevens Point gets the ball back. Down to 1:15 and counting down to the game. They're leading out 50-38. Let's see, we got a player maybe caught something in the eye that's walking off the court right now, and that is Jalen Kobe. He's going to sit down, and coming in for him will be Charlie Singleton. Yeah, New Berlin West and Kimberly going at it the next game. Didn't realize that nobody entered at all for New Berlin West on the sheets that we get ahead of time. So we'll have to do a little investigating with that. Well, dribbling through a couple defenders, and we got a timeout taken. So we'll do the same back after this at Gateway Sport Academy.
Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League Premier Court games can be viewed on YouTube at WPYBL and Battle Line Films. View more video content from each tournament on the channels and visit WPYBL.com to order your individual and team highlight films from the season, official Premier League clothing, tournament information, and more.
Numbers. Hey, welcome back again. We're down to our last 1:03 in this ball game. A 12-point lead for Stevens Point, trying to weather the storm with a tough in-your-face defense being applied by the Novas. It's going to get tossed away, so that'll be a turnover with 56 seconds left. So Novas definitely going to put it in high gear here and see if they can score a quick bucket, get another turnover, and keep on just trying to chip away, see if they can get themselves back in this ball game. Down by 12. West goes up and misses the shot, and that is rebounded by number 10, Wes Bartelt. And Kroll again, when he gets that ball, he's going to up in the free throw line all the time, and now he's going to go down and shoot free throws again for Stevens Point. Yeah, trying to get some names and get the sheets ready for the next game because they don't have first names on the sheets. They get just an initial on there, but if you go to their website, you can find that stuff. That's kind of nice. Free throw is good. Well, like I said, a pretty special player. Over 20 points in this ball game. Has his team up by 13 now with 43 seconds left, 51-38 in favor of Stevens Point. Back of the rim, no good. That one's going to be picked up. And Kroll gets it. A little mishap there with it, and falling down was Calhoun. And SPASH will get some more free throws. Heading to the line to shoot a pair now will be Wes Bartelt. Yep, so getting names put in for the next game and ready for that one again with Kimberly taking on New Berlin West in the next game. Yeah, over 20 points in the ball game for Keegan Kroll, and team's up by 15 now. Looks like they're going to win this one. 33 seconds left. Novas will bring it up, but running out of time. Novas had to make every shot you threw up there. It's got to be quick. It's Calhoun with it. Resk throws one up from the corner is no good. And it's rebound for SPASH, and that's going to be about it. Backing off the Novas, and that'll be the end of the ball game. 53-38 win for SPASH over the Milwaukee Academy of Science. And that is it for those two teams going at it. We're going to actually have SPASH coming up in a couple games again, the 8th graders. But again, that is it for this contest, and we're all set to take on the Kimberly and New Berlin West game in 8th grade basketball coming up in just a few minutes. Thanks for joining us. Bell over.